Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays The Long Dark Story Mode with me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. If you will recall, in the last episode we continued on into the second story mode episode of the game, and we are now in familiar territory to me, but we're sort of taking care of a guy who got mauled by a bear that we rescued in a cutscene. And, well, let's see. The stated objective right now is we better keep him alive. But the actual thing that we're supposed to do is find and enter the abandoned dam. So, I can't remember exactly why that. I'm sure there was a reason for that, and I just can't remember it because it's been a while, and I haven't bothered to go look back at the footage. Maybe the guy was on his deathbed, he's like, look in the dam, they've got a special thing that will make me stay alive more. Bye! Then he, fell asleep. Anyways, so as we left last time, we had just finished making a bunch of water, and let me see, we're gonna go for a nice 8 hours of sleep. I think should be sufficient. Based on the time of night that it is, 8 hours should have us fully rested and waking up when maybe it's light out. It's just starting to get light. We're gonna drink our water. Now, I think we designated today as the day to go check out the dam. Let's see, let's have some sticks. Maybe we should have heated this tea up. Or we should have drank that before we went to sleep. The tea, the herbal tea, I think it helps you sleep better or something. Anyways, it does give you some calories though, so why not? That's one of the benefits of the tea, is either help you sleep, or if you drink it, I've been in this place. I know this place in the dark, because I've spent so many hours with this as like my home base. But yeah, so the tea is good. Let's see what the temperature is like outside. Oops. Tea's good to heat up, so you have a little something warm too, because it helps you stay warm outside a little bit. It's actually, the temperature is not that bad out. Might be good to just go. Now that is one way I would consider going. But I see, at a glance, 3 wolves out there. There's a way to get to the dam, a roundabout sort of way where you can pick up more, resources. Like I was mentioning, the saplings that we need to make bows. But the thing is, at least last time, by the time we collected stuff that needed days and days to cure, in order to craft certain things that in survival mode and sandbox mode that I would be all planning ahead for at this point, by the time that stuff was ready, it was time for us to leave, and we already had more resources and food than we could ever carry. So that's where I'm feeling like in the story mode that maybe, gosh, there's another wolf. I guess maybe we should, you know what? We dropped off some flares back at this house. It might be time to grab those flares. Because if there's a time to use the flares, it's when we're trying to travel. And we're finding ourselves, with wolves in our way, as, for example, right now. Just occurred to me, I should probably bring some wood along with me, too. Let me see. I know where this is, the file cabinet, because, again, this is like a thing that I do. Let's just bring all these along with us. All these little things, we're at 55 pounds. Probably don't need to carry all this stuff, but I think it might not be a bad idea to bring some of this wood that I dropped over here. Wood stove, reclaimed wood. This is so that, fire log. Let me see. We're at 62 pounds. Okay. This is basically so that when we get to the dam, if we need to stay at the dam, we can start a fire and warm up if we have to, or cook, or, whatever we might need to do It'd probably not be a terrible idea to make sure that we have some wood along with us so we can, you know, if we need to get a fire going for a few hours, because back there, there's enough stuff in that house. So many things out there I could loot, but I don't want to mess with all those wolves. I think right now, because we want to go to the dam, we just follow the railroad tracks up to Carter Hydro Dam. We're here now. Alright, so it is as simple as that. So there's all sorts of lakeside cabins and stuff that we could loot for survival goods and such and so forth. But, wait, is that not even a wolf over here? But yeah, I'm feeling like since we've got enough goods right now, that we don't need to be totally in super scrounging to survive mode. We came into this map carrying a good load of stuff. Oh, so it turns out those were just rocks. Anyways, no, that's fine anyways that we went back to get the flares, because when we get to the dam, as I mentioned before, I think they call it Fluffy. I mentioned the wolf that lives in the dam that, like, scared the crap out of me the first time I was looking around inside the dam where it's all dark, and all of a sudden there was just growling and teeth and eyes, and I was dead. It was horrific. But assuming... Am I getting cold? Guess so. Assuming that Fluffy, there's a good possibility Fluffy may be in the dam in story mode as well. That's the thing that's kind of cool about playing this mode, though, is for all the time that I have spent in look in here. For all the time that I've spent in the sandbox mode, it's definitely differences. Like in here, there's a corpse and some stuff. This is definitely... Oop, get around here. It's definitely refreshing to see that it's not like they just cut and pasted the survival mode. Crap, I'm getting cold, huh? It's okay. You know what? We can get a little cold. Probably just shouldn't... Oh, that sounds really chilly, though, doesn't it? We just can't stop. We can't stop and look at every damn thing. We're just gonna walk. Gonna keep walking. And we might get a little bit risk. I can deal with when it goes to risk of hypothermia. Okay. We'll get to the dam. We'll scare off Fluffy if we have to. And then, oh, that car in the middle of the line ahead of us, that's new to me too. Although, based on the condition of these tracks, I do not anticipate any, like, oh, look, there's a train, maybe we can ride it. I don't think these... The way that wind sounds, I swear I can feel the cold. It's making me very uncomfortable to see that cold. What's here? Can I go inside this thing? I would just said I wasn't gonna look at every damn thing. This is... What's that? Here, wolf. Footsteps. Alright, screw this. I gotta... Here, can I close this door? There, now we're protected from wolves. We're gonna have to build a fire here. Another flare. New work pants. Oh my lord. Those look really nice. We're gonna have... No, I was gonna say we're a little too heavy, but we're actually just fine because we're gonna use... we're gonna light a fire in here right now. Oh look, where's the cloth? Okay. Yeah, we're a little too heavy now, but we're gonna rectify that right away. Let's see, where's the... Hopefully I can build a fire in here. There we go. Here, make it over here so if we decide to leave, we don't have to step over it. I like that with the book. Yeah. And then we'll, after we got it going, we'll throw down some reclaimed wood. In fact, I think that's all we... Oh, no, I think we did pick up a fire log, didn't we? I was gonna say, once the fire's going, reclaimed wood is not good for starting fires, but once it's going, it's good for keeping them sustained. And you can start fires with them just fine if you've got other things, like if you have the accelerant, like some kind of lighter fluid or whatever, which seems actually pretty plentiful in the story mode. Okay, no. We're keeping the fire log. And we are... There we go. Maybe we make... I brought some stuff to make tea, too. So let's make some... Actually, ooh, coffee. Looks like we're pretty hungry, too, so... It's still... I was just looking at the time in this game. It's still pretty early in the morning, too. So let's... There's our piping hot cup of coffee. That should help us warm up. And, let's see. We'll have some... Eat some more cattail stalks. Who says they're not very filling? Each one's only like 1/10 of a pound, but if you eat a pound of them, you get filled up pretty good. That's what I was discovering last time. Oh, there's that heat is going up. Let me see. Now that we're at 64 pounds, now that, oh, let's go look at the, let me see. Those pants that we just found. Those are nice, actually. 3 pounds, though. My goodness. I'm almost thinking we should replace... I'm thinking we should replace these and wear these instead and then drop... Should we drop the old pants? You know what? Hold on to them. And if I'm going to break stuff down, we'll break it down to the dam. Well, maybe we'll make the dam kind of like an additional little spot where we can throw some crap down. It can be home base number 3 in this zone. Getting warmed up pretty nicely. We're not sticking around for the whole fire. In fact, I put too much stuff on here because we're not going to stick around long enough to use all of it. We're not making water or anything like that. Let me see. We can eat some more sticks. We're going to have to replenish our supply of sticks soon. There's plenty of areas around this map to find, like there's rivers and lakes and stuff. You know, as long as there are no... Like, there looked like there were 3 wolves. Although, from a distance, maybe I'm making assumptions, because I thought there were wolves along the train tracks here, too, but they were just rocks that I do not believe are present in the sandbox mode. So when I just saw dark shapes near the train tracks, I just immediately assumed there were wolves. But I am actually fairly certain that what we saw along the frozen river, or the frozen lake, was actually... at a glance, 3 wolves. Alright, just gonna let this... I should have waited to the very end to drink the coffee. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be in the dam really soon anyways. Oh, let's take, as long as we got this going, take another... take a torch. Let me see. Well, how do I put it away? I forget. Okay, now I don't remember the damn button to put away the torch. Put away, H. Okay, now I remember. There we go. Oh, speaking of wolf. Alright, maybe you do want to light this thing. I don't know if we can keep it open. Light. Is this? Wait, wasn't there... Oh, light sources. Here we go. 29%. Let's light that on fire. And... hopefully this will be enough to keep the damn wolf at bay, because That what we're seeing up ahead ain't no rock. Hey, I got fire, you daffy son of a bitch. Oh, Wolf doesn't care. He doesn't care. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No! Oh! What an asshole. Maybe I should have held on to this. Alright, well, now... Damn it, Wolf. Oh, this thing just burned out. Did it burn out because of the wind, or did it burn out because it was done? We'll find out when we get back. Alright, so that was not ideal. And I don't want to go onto the dam all beat up. Let me see, put this away. How's the fire doing? Let's add a little more reclaimed wood. Just to keep things warm while we sort ourselves out. Oh, I'm bleeding right now. Need a bandage?
Gotta stop that bleeding.
I know. We got bandages already, right? Yeah. One bandage. Let's check our self. Let me see. We need pain pills and infection stuff. Okay. Have some of this. Yes. And let's have some pain pills. And I think we've treated everything, right? Okay, so we're hurting a little bit now. But we're in good shape. Well, I mean, at least in terms of our injuries have been treated. Mate, should we go till we brave it again? Let me take a look at that torch. There was still, it just burnt out because we were, I guess the wind must have blown it out. So the torch is not dead. It's still got some life to it, but this thing's not going to help us a whole lot. Let's make some more coffee. And then we'll drink the coffee. Because things are looking a little crazy. Weather's getting a little crazy out right now. My goodness. It's making me lose my head again. Drink the coffee. And we were going to get one of these just out and ready to go. We won't light it unless a wolf comes at us. And it would be nice if the wolf that we already got in the fight with would be really nice if we heard it bad enough that it just ran off somewhere and just flippin' died. That wolf was no joke. Do I hear wolf? I'm all paranoid now. Because before, at least, when I would throw a torch at, like, I threw that thing right at its feet. And earlier in this series, when I would do that, the wolves seemed like almost every time. I can't remember a wolf not running off in fear when I did that before. Although maybe it's happened, I'm just remembering selectively. My goodness. Okay, we're getting pretty close. I imagine if it were a clearer day, we would have a very dramatic and nice view of the dam from here. Okay, there's some new stuff happening over here right now. None of this stuff was here before. This little house and this fence, no trespassing. Can we open it? Ooh. We need a key to get in there. Okay, so see, story mode is throwing some stuff into a loop. Let me see if we've got the key somewhere nearby. Hey, beef jerky. That's nice. Bandage. Replace the one that I already used. Leave vehicle. Okay. Anything back there I should be looking at? Alright, well maybe we could check it. It's probably too much to hope for that we would just poke our head into, no, I don't need mushrooms. But we just poke our head into the office right here and then there's the key, but, you know, one can dream, right? What's we got here? Orange soda's always good. So now we'll take it. So maybe this is gonna become our little home away from home. And we spent all this time, all this effort to haul a bedroll around with us. Because I was thinking, at the dam there's no beds, but you can make yourself, you know, sleep there. We'll put this thing away for now, we don't need this out. You can make yourself sleep at a place as long as it's not freezing. And, so the dam can become kind of a home if you bring that bedroll with you. I've had trouble with the bedroll. In one instance, I tried camping in a cave that was not like an instance where you leave to another area. It was just a super cold night, and I found it was just protection from wind, but it was still really cold, and I got my sleeping bag, and it was one of the first times that I ever died in the sandbox. And for those who aren't familiar with the sandbox mode, when you die, it's Iron Man in the sandbox mode. So at least maybe they changed it. Maybe there's a non-iron mode variant now. But I'm pretty sure, like when you die, that's it. Last resort. Okay, we're finding some good stuff.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, I'm getting way too much crap on me now. So we're gonna use cardboard box. Is there a container that I can use as a container here? That's sort of what I like to do in places like this, is just loot all the stuff and then... Alright. Oh, we got too much crap. Let's see. Well, we'll probably drop that. But, if we're gonna end up sleeping here...
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I know. We got... Let me actually lay this out. Like, we're gonna place it. There's nothing to make a fire in here. You can't build a campfire inside. So we won't be doing any cooking in here. But it's warm enough that we can survive all right in here. I guess we can put some crap... Oh, this Tupperware container.
I could use this.
Or... Okay, I don't need all that crap. Okay, we're gonna drop some of those crafting materials. Wow, we got way more cloth than we need. Let's see, I like carrying about 5 or 6. Alright, we'll keep it so that we're still carrying 6 cloths. We want to keep the extra wood. We probably don't need this stuff. And we don't need as many sticks as we're carrying. Or do we? Hold on. Because we don't have logs or anything. So you know what? Why don't we'll hold on to the sticks in lieu of... Do we have logs? We do have logs. Alright, screw it. We're going to drop some of these damn sticks. Not all of them. I keep 8 of them. We'll keep a decent supply on us. Which is again more than I normally would like to carry, but... My goodness. What a predicament. Oh, first aid kit.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
So we're pretty, aside from our health on the bottom left there is a little bit messed up from our encounter with the wolf. We're not in bad shape. So let's see, there's another office across the way here. We can poke around in there, see if we can find a key. Now watch, we'll go in here and there'll be like an actual bunk bed. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is probably where we should have considered home. It's got lockers and everything. There it is. There it is, boy. Key.
This will come in handy.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's see what we... Oh, we're a little bit wet, aren't we? Ooh, it's twice as heavy. But it's good. We're gonna wear that instead. Yeah, I didn't realize we got our little coldy colds going on here. Orange soda. Okay, I'm starting to think that this place should be our little home away from home. Let's see. We're looting everything, and we're just going to end up putting it all back. Let's see. We'll have,
Hope I can still eat this.
Where was this? We'll drop stuff we're not wearing here. We were going to wait till we got to the dam, but this is starting... This place is really starting to feel like a nice little sub-base. Wow, this keeps going. And I'm seeing there's some...
Could end up being useful.
What are we wearing right now? Here, we're gonna end up sweating our asses off. We're wearing 2 of those things. Here, this is stuff that we're throwing down that we can tear into cloth later if we need to. Wow, some trail boots. I'm thinking... Let's go back and get the, let's go back and get that sleep roll. And then we can head over to the, we can head to the dam right now. I got so much crap just across the entire landscape now. Oh, pick it up. Are we, yeah, we're overburdened now. What should I not be carrying? Okay, well, let's go. We're gonna be overburdened. Here, let's...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yep, it's getting heavy as shit. We're transferring all of the stuff we can't carry over to where there's a bed. So this might be like rearranging deck chairs in the Titanic a little bit. It's like all this shifting because this trailer is nicer than that trailer, so if we're gonna start dumping piles of stuff somewhere, I'd rather do it here. And in fact, that's what I want to start dumping stuff into those lockers because it's easier to organize stuff. Let's see, let's dump a bunch of sticks in there. Actually, sticks we can just drop on the ground because they're fairly easy to identify. Sticks. We're dropping. Let's drop 10 of them. And we want to hold on to some of this stuff. Let's drop 1 log too. I want to keep some of it. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of cloth and reclaimed wood. Let's see. No. We're at 8. That's good. And bandages. Where was the cloth? What else do we pick up? The metal. We don't want to carry. We have no use for that right now. That's for crafting, and we really have no. I don't even think we've got recipes to be able to use that for anything. Alright. I'm happy with this. Let me see. I think we should keep carrying all these flares. We probably don't need all this food and water, do we? Here, let's drop some of this stuff off. I don't need all these sodas. Is there anything else? Let's see. We got a lot of water on us too, so we probably really don't need to be carrying all these sodas. Anything else particularly heavy? I think I'm good with, you know, let's leave the MRE here. I'm always, it's heavy, but I'm always carrying that around. You know what? I feel like I want to keep the MRE with me in case things ever go really south. Like, the MRE is my emergency, like, oh shit food. Even though it's a little heavy. Alright, so we should be good. We're gonna go to the dam at this point. We got our little key here. Was there anything else out here I should have thought to stop and look at? Like, what? I don't even know what this is. Looks like a barbecue. Nope. Okay. With the weather as it is right now, I'm content to not do a full exploration of the area. It would have been a lot nicer if we had made it here on a clear day. And in fact, when we left the lake office this morning, yeah, that's some better days. I'm gonna close this. Don't want any wolves following us in. When we left the lake office this morning, it was like clear. It was a beautiful morning. You could still see the stars. It was right before the sun came up. Okay, is all this laying around here just junk? Or is there anything like... Keep seeing stuff like this and thinking, oh, is this like kegs of... kegs of juice? Coca-Cola? Hydroelectric. Okay. Well, with all this crap here, maybe that means that there is no... I should get no false sense of security. I was gonna say, maybe this means there is no Fluffy inside. See, this is what I do, is I'll set up camp right inside this door a lot of times, and then I'll start a campfire right out here. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. We are all sorts of waterlogged. Okay, I wanted to at least get a flare in hand for when we open this up. So in case we look in here and immediately it's like super dark or there's like crazy wolf action happening.
If the old trapper gets sick and dies, what he knows will die with him.
Okay, well, do we have a search for medical supplies that can help the old trapper? Oh, what's going on? Watch out, watch for Fluffy. He's looking awfully casual, considering Fluffy might be in here.
What the hell happened here, anyway? Control room. That sounds promising.
Do you think you're gonna start the dam up again?
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again.
Really? We're gonna start the power
again? Knows more about it. I better find those first aid supplies and get back to him.
Yeah, I guess we better, huh? Well, the keypad's not gonna do anything. Alright, there is, the doorway to the Fluffy. Oh, wow, there's all sorts of area. Okay, so, this is all new. I'm liking how different this is. It's pleasing me. Is there anything... Can I sleep on? No. Do they have beds in here? I'm almost wondering if... Yeah, this is all new. Yeah, this is the end of the line over here. There's pallets we can break down, probably for wood. For reclaimed wood. There is so much in here that was never in here before. This door, I don't even... I'm trying to remember if there was a door here that was just blocked off. But this is all new to me. There's a broom. Break down for wood. My goodness. I'm obviously not going to search everything right now. I just want...
Here it is.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here I need a locker key? It was, requires aid station medical locker key. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I just realized I can't, time is flying like crazy, but I'm out of time right now. So, you know what that means. It's time to call it an episode for now. So, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me once again. Another episode of A Lawyer Plays The Long Dark Story Mode. And until next time, I hope everybody is doing well and take care. Bye-bye.